Alright guys, I'm going to do a quick, hopefully, BarterDEX demo for everybody. If you haven't installed BarterDEX, go to barterdex.com, which will redirect you to KomodoPlatform's BarterDEX page. Hit up their GitHub and their releases page and download the latest release candidate for your operating system. Just unzip it to a folder and execute it, and you should load up with the BarterDEX. So that's what we're looking at here. If you're new, you're going to generate a passphrase. You're going to copy it, save it somewhere very safe, and then verify it here and log in. Obviously, I've already got one, so I'm going to load that up over here. And log in. So they did some stress tests yesterday. Beer and pizza, they transferred something like 100 million coins, so that went pretty well in something like 7 or 8 hours, I think. You can still actually get beer as of whatever today is, January 29th. If anybody wants that full process, track me down. Okay, so I'm logged in here. I'm going to add some coins. I'm going to add my Komodo. I'm going to add it in Electrum mode because I'm running a Gamma just light for my Komodo wallet. Then I'm going to add Hush because we'll probably end up trading Hush here in a few minutes. Same thing, Electrum mode. Then I'm actually going to go ahead and add beer coins. That's native mode because I did download the blockchain via the Agama wallet. So let's see that load up. Now, just FYI, these are not saving right now. Your portfolio is not saving, but that I've verified with the developers that that is going to be a thing in the future. So they are working on that feature. So then I'm going to add the pizza Electrum mode, or oops, I actually did that wrong. That should have been native. And we probably won't do anything with that. I just want to show you guys kind of the process. Okay, cool. So now let's go, say we're going to exchange some Komodo. So you load this up here. By default, it loads Bitcoin for whatever reason. I'm actually going to trade some Komodo for Hush here. So you can see you've got your Hush, your Komodo, you've got your wallet balances. I'm actually going to switch those so that I'm bidding Hush, which basically means I'm buying Hush with Komodo. So this is how much Komodo I want to spend per Komodo, and then this is how much Hush I want to buy. And I'm actually going to use the offer bot, which is a cool feature. It'll keep trying to buy however much Hush you have. Excuse me, however much you're wanting to buy for the price you're setting. So for instance, let's see if we can do this real quick. Oh, also, stepping back, if you're sending Komodo or any funds to your BarterDEX wallets, send a couple of small transactions rather than one big transaction. Their developers recommend sending like 0.1 and then 1 and then like 1.2 if you're going to do small transactions, and then step up from there if you're going to do larger transactions. It has something to do with the UTXOs, which I'll be honest, I don't completely understand. But from what I do understand, it helps you match up the transactions in those ranges so that you can actually complete the orders and find a match. So again, not 100% on that. Still don't understand it even after being explained to. So, but yes, so we want to spin some Komodo. This guy's offering Komodo or Hush for 1.28 per Komodo. That's a pretty great price. So let's say I'm going to try to get, let's see, how much do I have? I have 0.19 Komodo. So see if I can buy 0.15, no, 0.14 Hush. So you're going to want to come in a little bit under what you have because of transaction fees and stuff like that. Then I'm actually going to want to try to pay him a little bit more so that it comes out to 0.18 right there. So then I've got my offer bot selected, I'm bidding, and you can see my old transactions that are finished here. So I'm going to go ahead and bid, Then up here it's saying that the order is being placed. So where that's actually going to place is over here in the Autobots list. Now I'm going to leave this running so you guys can see how long everything takes. I'm not going to make any cuts or anything. We can see, okay, so we can see it just updated to a trade attempt there. So what it's doing is the bot is saying, okay, there is volume available around that price. We're going to do a trade attempt. And then here is my buy that just popped up. And then that that seller just, I'm not sure if he went away or just changed the pricing. But let's go look at my trade statuses. So if I refresh this, I've got a new open trade. If I go into my details, so this is an open trade, and up here these will flash. So I've completed my deposit. So now we're waiting on the buyer to, or I'm sorry, we're waiting on me to actually send the payment to the seller. And then that'll just keep flashing until that completes, and then the seller will begin the transaction to me. And once that's confirmed, we'll be done here. So let's just sit back and wait. All right, so we can see the buyer payment is still going through. Yeah, so BarterDEX, it's still a little clunky. Still needs a little bit of user interface work, user experience work. There's still features like the ability to save your portfolio, stuff like that. It does hang, it does lock up, it does chug, but all in all, it is a working product. You can see I've done several trades, and like I said, they did do like 100 million beer to pizza transactions the other day, or they pushed 100 million beer to pizza. But yeah, it's pretty promising for a beta type product, and just the ability to do off exchanges, wallet to wallet, essentially, all verified by the blockchain is pretty awesome. So I'm going to actually close this out because sometimes it can hang. I'm going to refresh this trade status and go back in here. Alright, so we're still just waiting on that buyer payment. I've had transactions be faster than this previously. This is, I believe, the slowest transaction, so lucky you guys. And just FYI, it does only buy about half of what you're actually trying to buy each time. So each time the bot will make an offer, it's only for right at half minus the transaction fees, I guess. So just fun fact there, I'm not sure of the logic behind all that, but that's just what I have seen. And I wouldn't recommend really going and playing around anywhere else while this is happening because the page might not load if you come back to it, etc. Okay, you guys can see that my KMD just um, went down by the amount I'm paying, and now it's transitioned to seller payment. All right. So trade completed successfully. So if I close that, this isn't going to update right away. Okay, it looks like it's already trying to make another trade for me because, let's see, what's bot trying to do? Max price 1.29. So it just tried to make another trade for me. So we'll go ahead and let that go through. I'm not going to make you guys sit through that though. Let's see here. So yeah, it's trying to get me 0.048, which again is about half of what I can buy with my 0.1 KMD that's left. So it's going through and buying me as much as I can, which is fine. You can come over here and stop it, and it'll stop trying to trade, unless you just want to let it go and keep trying to get what you can for what you can, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's a successful trade on the BarterDEX, guys. And if you have any questions, join the CloudPools Discord or hit us up on cloudpools.net. And we are getting a pretty nice little community going. We're mining a lot of Hush right now, KMD after the fork. Got some users talking about Z Classic and the BTCP fork, and lots of other stuff going on. So join up in the community and let us know what you guys think of the BarterDEX, and let us know if you have any other questions. Take it easy.